NBA 2K21 live stream. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Brooklyn Nets. Let's go.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets as they play against the Oklahoma City Thunder at Chesapeake Energy Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search. Pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Chris Paul. And it's Dort in at the 3. It'll be the Thunder off the tip. Paul against Irving. Paul surveying the floor. Over Irving. Adams. And it's Adams on the follow.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Paul against Irving. Over Paul. And that one's good, Irving.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Paul. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
I think because Paul's had to play against bigger competition his whole life, he's become really good at scoring. Even with the hand right in his face, he just has a way of being able to score against tough D.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
The shot by KD. No good. Gallinari finds Paul. Back to Gallinari. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now, and he's got excellent timing and good bounce.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Irving, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that.
Oh! Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here's Dort. LeVert defending. Pass to Paul. Gallinari against KD. And Gallinari kicks to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Again, Oklahoma City.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
It's Durant on the wing. Gallinari covering. The kick out to Irving. Allen trying to break free. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by KD.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Allen. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Here's Irving. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Durant attacking, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
A nice shot by KD.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Irving against Paul. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Irving dishes to KD. 3-pointer, LeVert doesn't go for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Here's Gallinari, and it's sent back by Allen. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Here's Paul, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Paul's got 8 points.
You know, I don't care how tight you play him. It's very hard to keep Paul from knocking that shot down. His in-between game is lethal.
Here's Irving with the putback, and staying with the play, Allen.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Paul, and it's sent back by Irving.
Irving bringing a little more intensity to the defensive end there, using his speed to get ahead of that shot.
On the wing, Irving over Paul. And that one's good, Irving. 6 points for him. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Ferguson's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Harris is checked in. Alexander against Harris. Count it.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Up again, and staying with the play, Allen.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Ball finds Adams. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. LeVert up top. Shot clock at 5. Gallinari with the steal. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hangs home the trifecta. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Durant down low. Gallinari covering. Allen kicks to LeVert. Shoots the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Guys, that's a cold-blooded answer from deep. LeVert takes smart shots and knows his range.
Here's Paul. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Jhon Lloyd, and he's been on the attack since day 1 when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And Durant gets double teamed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Dinwiddie with it, now guarded by Schroeder. On the wing, Chandler. And the Nets miss again. The Thunder with the lead. Schroeder. Good work there as it goes.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
To the inside, Jordan. Adams, some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
This guy, Noel, man, he's got a massive reach. Just lob up these passes, and he'll handle the rest of it.
Dinwiddie kicks to Prince. Dinwiddie against Paul. They need this. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Muscala, he's checked in for the Thunder. Diallo comes in for Terrence Ferguson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Thunder leading by 8. Paul outside. And they double up Paul. Schroeder passes to Diallo. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie outside. Prince in the corner. From downtown, the shot no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Nets trail by 10. Here's Dinwiddie. Up and in on the layup.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Schroeder against Harris. And it's Schroeder missing. Nets shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
The Nets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
There's the pass to Muscala. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Chandler. Outside Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and slam dunk by Noel.
You know, this is why they trust Paul to run the offense. I mean, he's so good at getting the ball to guys on time and on target.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. The Thunder shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this match. Schroeder looking over the floor. Just 3 on the clock, and the layup is up and in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A big-time effort for Chris Paul, providing a lot of energy for Oklahoma City. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they... And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, they've got Nerlens Noel, Diallo out there with Muscala, and it's Dort in at the 3-slot. Here's Schroeder, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces. But title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Pass to Noel. He is looking for Muscala and finds him. Count that bucket.
Well, there's nothing like being unselfish as a player, and Noel was outstanding in that regard. Reading the entire floor and finding his guys for high percentage shots.
Irving passes to Jordan. He kicks it to Chandler. And that one drops. Chandler's got his first basket.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. To the middle. Here's Muscala. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Irving drives in. Prince wide open. The putback, but he recovers it.
DeAndre Jordan knows a big part of his job is to gobble up rebounds. That time, an angry putback from Jordan.
The Thunder have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Here's Dort. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside Irving. Down low, Chandler. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving with a clean look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
You know, that goes back, I think, to playing with LeBron in their Cleveland days. Kyrie learned how to operate without the ball sunk.
Diallo the pass to Schroeder. There's Noel, and it's blocked by Jordan. And he's able to get it back. Nets trail by 7. Out to Chandler. It's Prince on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Harris from the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Irving attacking. It's LeVert on the wing. Irving kicks to LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Schroeder.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Gallinari. And here's Schroeder, covered by Irving. Schroeder against Irving. Passes it to Ferguson. Now, here is Gallinari. And too long on the shot. LeVert the pass to Irving. Back to LeVert. Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Schroeder. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Irving. And he makes good on the layup.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Noel. From deep, Gallinari. A shot missing. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Jordan. Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Thunder. To the paint. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Paul. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
And Adams sends it back. Here's the break. Here's Ferguson. Jordan with some nice D. Nets trailed by 7. Durant down low. Defended by Paul. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's Adams, and Durant sends it back.
KD's defense has really taken a huge step forward. I mean, excellent at blocking shots now, and he's a better help defender. Man, he's putting that reach to good use on the defensive end.
A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Here's Durant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Thunder haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And the first one drops. And so Adams nails both of them.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The Thunder with another miss. Nets trail by 9. Durant down low.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And KD throws it down.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
The Thunder leading by 4. Ball passes to Gallinari. And Durant sends it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Nets making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Dinwiddie attacking. Prince's shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Ferguson, guarded by Prince.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Durant with it, now defended by Adams. That's tipped. Paul with the steal, and the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Shoots from the elbow. Paul can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. Durant dishes to Allen, and Allen slams it in.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Ball against Dinwiddie. A 3-ball. Chris Paul, and that's good. Paul's got 17.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. KD looking around. Lets the 3 fly. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the 3-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And he hits the first of 3. Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City. Diallo comes in for Paul. And then for Brooklyn, Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant. And Harris subbed in for Caris LeVert. And he nails the 3rd. Nets trail by 9. Kicks it out to Prince. 1:10 left in the first half. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Diallo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. The Thunder pull it in. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Dinwiddie attacking. Here's Allen. Prince outside. Chandler outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Harris from the arc. He gets hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Diallo. One-on-one fast break. Here's Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Dort. And it's sent back by Allen. It could go. No good that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the two. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 17 points. And that does it for our half.
And happy you can join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
And here is Paul. Shot on the way. Again, Oklahoma City.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Irving. Drains it from 17 feet out. Irving's got 16 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now another look at that mobile 1-block defensive performance.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Paul. Again, Oklahoma City.
Boy, can't let Paul find his groove, because once he does, he's in attack mode 24/7.
Nets trail by 10. Durant with a wide open look. Trains the 3-pointer. Durant's got 20.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Adams' shot is off.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Knocked loose. Allen's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Left side, KD. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Throws down the breakaway jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Irving. Allen trying to break free. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Kyrie Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Brooklyn. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he makes the first. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. He's perfect from the line this time. Nets trail by 12. KD passes to Jordan. And stolen by Noel. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
On defense, LeVert showing great versatility. I mean, this guy's doing a nice job getting his hand up in the face of shooters.
And stolen by Noel. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. KD with it. Now guarded by Gallinari.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in. Durant hits them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And there's the pass to Gallinari. Inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Irving kicks to KD. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Irving, good.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it's Noel missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
To the inside, Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Nobody near Schroeder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Always a threat on the drive. Irving has an explosive first step.
Pass to Noel. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Brooklyn. Torian Prince comes in for Caris LeVert.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Noel finds Schroeder. Here's Muscala. No good from outside. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Irving attacking, shoots over Schroeder. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Irving.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Schroeder against Irving. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Prince dishes to Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. The tie, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Schroeder with the ball. He's got 9. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The shot's good from Jordan.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Diallo inside. Harris is there. And Noel throws it down.
Well, it's really not hard to see why Noel is seen as one of the better rebounders in the game. He really uses that great length of his to get to a lot of missed shots.
And without a doubt, Taurean Prince comes in looking for his shot. At times, however, he can have tunnel vision.
You know, Greg, it's funny you say that because I like to think of it more as selective seeing, and he wants to see the basket more than he sees his teammates. But that's not all bad for a guy like Prince. I mean, you know, some teams actually need a player who's aggressively looking to score at all times. And I think ultimately, though, it'll limit his usage if he can't become a better distributor of the ball as well.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Here's Irving. 30 points in the game. Left side, KD. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Passes it to Muscala. Here's Schroeder. Noel trying to break loose, and it's Schroeder missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's Muscala. He's got 6. Diallo, no good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
There's Noel. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Impressive strength on display by Noel, and that allows him to get a number of and-one opportunities. He powers through contact and is able to score even when fouled.
Allen's checked in for the Nets.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Here's Schroeder. Nice shot from the wing. Schroeder's got 7 now in this quarter. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Allen outside for Durant. Pass to Prince. On the wing, Harris. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
From deep, Prince, and he's good on the 3-ball. Prince has got 7 points.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
The pass to Muscala. Pass to Ferguson. Here's Schroeder. The offensive rebound. And Durant sends it back. It's tipped. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Paul's checked in for the Thunder. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. 1:31 left to play in the third. Here's Durant. From deep, Prince doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Thunder going the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
And Chris Paul, very much one of the best and most talented point guards in the league. A really poised floor leader who always is talking and is really an excellent leader, too.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's the lob to Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to Adams. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Gallinari, he's checked in for Terrence Ferguson. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Diallo. And a change for the Nets. LeVert's checked in. Paul. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander against Durant. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Thunder up 3. And we're coming right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Durant.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Paul against Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And this is what the D gets. Not boxing out Adams is a great way to get dunked on.
A nice shot by KD.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Paul kicks to Adams. Gallinari surveying the D. That one goes. Counted.
There's Gallinari working hard, being productive for his team. His effort always impressive.
It's Durant on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. KD's got 43 points.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Paul finds Gallinari. And it's KD with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
On the wing, Harris. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go from 14. Misses off the right iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pass to Dort. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Irving passes to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. A jump hook. KD draws the double. 5 on the clock. LeVert finds Durant. The 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now the pass to Dort. And it's off from 3-point range.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Gallinari. And it's sent back by Allen. Paul for 3. Allen with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Durant. The kick out to Irving. Allen trying to break free. From outside, off the mark. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Paul outside. Back to Gallinari. To the middle. That's good from Paul on the assist from Gallinari. Gallinari's got 5 assists in the game. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Allen slams it in.
How about that, throwing it down? Allen oozes energy and teammates feed off of it.
Ball against Allen. Shot from 12. Paul can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Irving. Feeds it to Allen. Durant drawing the double team. LeVert with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. The Thunder leading by 4. Gallinari passes to Paul. Gallinari trying to get open. And Paul gets it to go in.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Gallinari. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Durant in the corner. Dinwiddie left side. Nets passing it around. Drills the three-pointer.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Passes it to Adams. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Allen, that's good.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
The Thunder leading by 5. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Paul. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And it's in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Nerlens Noel checks in for Adams. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari wide open. The Thunder with another miss. And so Allen will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here's Paul. Knocks down the step back Jay. Paul's got 36.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Oklahoma City's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ball against Irving. Paul dishes to Noel. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And the basket is good.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Down low. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Irving. Irving's got 6 in the quarter. Irving against Paul. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Irving kicks to Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And for the Thunder, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Gallinari outside. sends it back. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's foul number 2 for him. Harris is checked in for LeVert. Oklahoma City trailing. Kicks it to Ball. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Dinwiddie. There's Noel. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
And when it comes to the paint, Noel owns it. I mean, really takes on any defender head on. And as a result, gets a lot of foul calls because of his aggressiveness.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
To the paint, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Oh, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
And so here is Oklahoma City. A 2-point game. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The lob to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
Irving attacking outside Durant. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Oklahoma City shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Here's Dort. Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Paul's got 38 points.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Back to Dinwiddie. Irving up top, defended by Paul, and the rejection by Noel. Here's Dort, guarded by Harris. Pass to Paul, over Irving. Paul can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Paul with the steal. Over Irving. And he can't bank that one in. Burnett shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
This is when some players pull in and tighten up a bit, but if you're talking about CP3, this is when it becomes fun for him.
Here's Durant, back to Harris. Jacks up a three, gets the three to fall.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Over to the wing. Here's Dort. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Durant down low. Gallinari covering, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you can't afford to bite on this. I mean, once Durant has you in the air, the rest of it is elementary.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. The Nets making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Paul against Irving. Count it!
And Noel certainly has the clutch gene. This man is not afraid to take it right at
you. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Free throw good from Durant.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And Paul launches it from deep. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.